Hello everyone. This is a guide on how to defeat the Asylum demon in Dark Souls Remastered using the straight sword Hilt. By defeating this boss that way, you will receive the weapon Demon's Great Hammer. Just to be clear though, there are different ways to get this weapon, like using black firebobs or wait till your New Game Plus run to defeat him with proper gear. But for those who want to suffer, let's jump straight to the guide. So defeating the Asylum demon using the straight sword Hilt usually takes from 20 to 30 minutes depending on your performance. When entering the room, run straight to him. 99% of the times he will do the long range hammer attack, which is him jumping a little bit forward and smashing his hammer. As you can see here, seize this opportunity to land some hits, and then the main strategy begins. You have to constantly stay behind him like you see me doing here. Wait for him to attack and then punish with 2 or 3 hits depending on the situation. There are 3 attacks you should mostly watch out for. The first one is that he will swipe his hammer from left to right or right to left depending on your position. In order to avoid being hit, you have to stay close to his tail. If you are close to his foot, he will immediately slide a bit to track you and you will be hit. The second attack he will do is that he will smash the head of his hammer vertically on the ground. If you are behind him, that's the most easy attack to avoid, so try to land 2 to 3 hits. The last one is the fly attack or the ground pound attack, as the wiki says. That's the most annoying attack because it's very difficult to land any hits afterwards. To deal with it, first you have to unlock the camera from him, walk away because the radius is pretty big, and when he lands, quickly run behind him again. It's crucial to be behind him by the end of the attack, because if he starts attacking again and you are in front of him, you have to use your reflexes and dodge the attacks. Now, there are 2 more attacks he may do, like this and this, but they are more rare, and if you are behind him, you don't have to worry. For the end of this video, let's discuss some advanced tips. First, dodging. If you find yourself next to his foot or close to his foot, you must time his attack with your dodge roll, otherwise you will be hit, as you can see me doing here. Next tip about dodging is that if you find yourself being pushed out of position by his tail, you should dodge, or else... Finally, let's discuss positioning. The main issue with this fight is that when he does the first attack that I described, the left to right or right to left hammer swipe attack, he moves a little bit backwards while rotating a bit at the same time. That way, it's very common for the player to get stuck with the back against the wall. A way to avoid this situation is to bait him. You can stand a little bit to the left or a little bit to the right, depending on where we want him to attack, and when the animation of the attack starts, move towards his tail. That way, you can rotate him at will. It's not easy, but with a little bit of practice, you can get yourself out of difficult situations. So there you have it. If you are persistent and patient, you will succeed. Good luck to everyone.